Bobby Halliday here with the Hit Network. We got a lot of exciting things going on, including brand new lights from Aperture. Let's go take a look. Let's see what's inside, kids. Okay, so we just bought $23,000 worth of lights from Aperture, including the C300 Mark II. So the C300 Mark I is a light that I've been using for years, 2 or 3 years. It's always on this light stand, ready to go. And this one, the Mark II, is supposedly 20% brighter, which is always helpful to be able to see what you're doing. Ooh. Oh, what a beauty. I chose Aperture because I'm used to them. Everybody's familiar with them. They've been doing a lot of innovating, and these are the kind of things that are going in the new studio. So these are bright enough to be your key light, but since we have 4 of these, you can actually use them as your hair or fill, because what's coming in about a month or so is the 600D, which is supposedly around 3 or 4 times brighter than these. So very powerful lights, and 8 of those are coming. All right, so we have 4 of these, 8 600Ds, and we also got the Accent B7C lights. They look like a light bulb. You screw them into any fixture, and you can control them with Bluetooth. You can change the color, the brightness from your phone, which is really cool. I got those so we can put them in lamps and use them as practicals. I'm really excited to see how these things work in the studio. I'm already thrilled with how this has performed, so I'm sure these will be even better. With this light, you can turn this ugly mug into this ugly mug.
Thank you, Aperture.
Thanks for the deal. Actually, we didn't get a discount. So we've been having some serious issues with the supply chain. Everybody has, especially companies like Aperture that deal with photo video equipment. Aperture said that we were gonna get these mid-July. They did get it to us about 2 weeks early. The 600Ds were scheduled for early August. I'm really hoping that those come in early too. But it's just kind of the world we're living in right now. Everything's behind, everything's chaotic, and we're making do. So it's really exciting. It feels like Christmas whenever we get a new package, and very blessed to have these in hand right now, going in the new studio, hopefully today. More equipment that is going into the new studio. We've got cameras. We've got the Sony FX6. We've got the FX3, which we're recording with right now. We have, take a look at this. This is my Dana Dolly, and this will be in the downstairs studio, which will also be available for rent. Mega Bar RGBA. Oh. These suck. The only reason they suck is they are definitely not flicker-free. As I said in a previous video, we need flicker-free lights because we never know what shutter speed we're going to want to use, and these do not accommodate us perfectly. I had already bought these. We're already using them in the other studio, so we're not going to return these because they are cool. We will put them to use in either one of the rooms or maybe just ambiance in the lobby. Who knows? Yeah, we got diffusion, a bunch of photography equipment. We've got backdrops, stands, backdrop stands, light stands. I also ordered about $12,000 worth of grip equipment. That's flags, diffusion, stands, boom arms, and none of that has arrived. Another thing that's going in the new studio is a butt ton of cables. XLR cables, SDI cables, HDMI cables, power cables. You can hang lights with these impact super clamps. We've got snap-in pins. We also have flex arms, and I don't know where those went.
I can flex my bicep if you want.
Huh? So what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna put this camera on this tripod, and I'm gonna get Aaron's help. We're going to inventory every piece of equipment that we have here while also cleaning the garage and getting this stuff out of here.
I didn't sign up for this part.
Oh, yes, you did. This is about how much dirty fiat we've spent on equipment. No matter how big or small you are in production, you need cable management. Even if you just have like a handful of short HDMIs, you're gonna want some trick line, you're gonna want some label tape, you're gonna want some little Velcro things to put on them and make a nice little circle so you can manage your cables properly and they don't get damaged. These are some other lights from Aperture, LS Mini 20C. These were fantastic lights, very powerful for how small they are, but they're discontinued. We would probably have 50 of these running around the studio if they still existed. Awesome thing that's going to be in the studio downstairs is the probe lens. We have 50 foot, 20 foot, wait, 50 feet, 20 feet? We have a plethora of power cables. Inventory! All right, let us know what you think in the comments about haze in a can. That is atmospheric aerosol, medical grade water to put atmosphere in the air. Or do you prefer a haze machine? Not a fog machine, a haze machine. Look at all the space for activities! All right, we're headed to the new studio to drop off this equipment. Can't really use it just yet. We need to keep it in a nice, secure, dry location. So that's what we're doing now. I'm trying everything. Boom. All right. There is still a leak in the building, and I believe it's right here.
This is the cause of why we are not in the building yet. Maybe in that left-hand corner?
Could be. It rained last night, but there is damage on the ceiling. Everything's dry here though. Who knows, maybe he came over the weekend and fixed it. So that's your update. The equipment is finally arriving.
Super excited.